like it's summer tonight. The moon is also
You know I'm gonna say that too.
Girl, I got so much to talk about. You'll be here
Okay.
all day.
No, we can talk. We can talk. I love it. Hey everybody, it's your number one around the way girl, Phoenix Fire, and you are here live with Straight No Chaser After Hours. We have singer, songwriter, and producer Phaedra here in the house at Straight No Chaser After Hours. Hey Phaedra.
Hey girl, hey.
Thank you so much for coming to Straight No Chaser After Hours. And you know, we had a little brief hello. But before we get there, I do want to give a shout out to Raindrop Liquors, our sponsor, and Hollingsworth Productions. Hey, Hollingsworth Productions. The thing is, I'm just so excited that I have you here. You know, it's been a time like, who are we going to get on next that is just as wonderful as a lot of these R&B singers here out of Boston? And then you hit me, gut punch me with, I'm not even from Boston, I'm from Cambridge.
I claim both.
Okay.
I have to claim both.
But you have a track record that is incredible right now. You have some songs, you have some music, you have that new release with Crazy Bone Feelings, and I'm here for it. But let's talk about you. Like, what is going on with you, and how was your start? And I know it could go on for our whole time here, but
yeah.
I mean, when you're a powerhouse, you do have a history.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I have no idea where the voice came from other than God, because there's no one in my family that sings. And all I remember is throwing talent shows in my father's basement when I was a kid, always running my mouth, always singing. But honestly, it started with me singing at weddings, funerals, all the political events, all the parades at Cambridge. There was a funeral home down the street, only black funeral home in the city, and they would call me at my lunch break. I would run down and do the funeral thing, and I built a name from that in doing talent shows. And then Maurice Starr, who had something called Hollywood Talent Night, where he discovered New Edition and New Kids on the Block, is where they kind of discovered me. And I was very fortunate enough to sing on New Kids on the Block's first album. We did a duet. When I listen to it now, I have no idea why they thought I could sing back then.
Oh my goodness.
But I have a duet with New Kids on the Block on their first album. And any projects that he was working on at the time, I was able to do all the background.
But you disappeared. You know, like you was here in Cambridge, but you was in Boston. You had a name in Boston for a while. I remember that name as a young girl, but you disappeared. And like you was saying to me, you was out in California. So how did you get there?
Oh God. So if I were to speed up how I ended up there was, how did that happen? I was on tour with Najee, who's a famous saxophone player. And I had just gotten off tour when Bob Francis, aka Big Bob, approached me about working with 55 Entertainment, which was the Willie McGinnis management and label at the time. And I was about to jump on possibly another tour. He said, why don't you come to LA for about 2 weeks? Let me introduce you to all the publishers, all the writers, and if you like it, why don't you come on out here? I would love that would be a great story. Both of us are from Cambridge, Mass, and we could make some major things happen. So I went out there for about 2 weeks, and I said, I've always wanted to live in California. This is God. This is the best time for me to do it. Is because I'm not going to be out there by myself.
Right.
I have Willie McGinnis, I have Big Bob, and I have family now. And I was able to meet a little bit of everyone and work in a lot of spaces and recording studios and do meet a lot of great people.
So when you say you're a producer, so you was producing a lot of your music, because you've been on some soundtracks as well, some movie soundtracks. How did you get your foot in that door?
So initially I went out there because I wanted to work with all these famous producers, right? And I did. I was able to work with Nissan Stewart, Mike City, who did Carl Thomas, a lot of big producers. And I remember Bob and others telling me, Faye, you could do that. You could write. I didn't want to. I was being lazy. I was like, I don't want to write. I don't know anything about that. But then as time went on, I'm like, I really can do this. And I just was able, after working with several different people, just to go in, take a blank white canvas of music and write everything, lyric melody, stack the vocals, and basically turn something into a song,
Right.
pretty much. And I was fortunate to, I think the first placement I had was on, Monique had a movie called Hair Show.
I remember Hair Show.
Monique had a, yep, and there was a gentleman by the name of Jeff Clanigan who runs the company Code Black. He's the brand manager for Kevin Hart today. He gave me a couple of placements on that soundtrack. That's how it started, my relationship with Jeff Clanigan. And I used to do this show called R&B Live Hollywood. And what's so crazy about the show is it's amazing to be on a stage, and when you're looking in the audience performing, everyone that you looked up to that you see on TV, like Eddie Murphy and all these famous singers, they go there.
Yeah.
So I'm performing for people who are already major superstars, and I built a name up for myself. But at the time, everything was focused on hip hop. And I just was fortunate enough to work with Big Bob, who happened to be the person to put Bone Thugs and Harmony back together to do their first project in years.
Wow.
And working in the studio and watching all 5 of them work, I learned a lot, especially with Crazy Bone, because Crazy Bone had a studio in Anaheim, California. And he said to me one day, "Hey sis, you can have my studio for free. I'll record between these hours. When I'm done, you can take the studio and write whatever." So I just started cutting rap hooks for him. He'd come in the following day, listen to it, and say, "Hey sis, I just want you to know I cut this, I cut that. I'm going to put this on my such and such project." And that's really how it started, my relationship working with Crazy Bone.
Wow, you know what? We're going to put a pause on that.
Okay.
I want you guys to hold on. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. We're about to play Feelings with Phaedra and Crazy Bone. All right, we'll be right back in a moment.
I see you from a distance, how you looking at me. Been waiting for a chance, an opportunity. You smile, I catch a glance, we're not supposed to be more than just friends. Don't wanna do something that we both regret, cause I may give you something that you can't forget. And we be doing things just to avoid the sex. The situation has to end. Your body language speaks to me. Got a crazy chemistry, something that I couldn't see. Don't know what you do to me. This is getting way too deep. Every night I'm losing sleep, thinking about you in my dreams. Always makes me weak, cause I've been catching vibes. See it in your eyes. It's not the first time. Tell me what you're feeling. I might feel it too. What we gonna do between me and you? Don't wanna hurt feelings.
Guess I'm feeling like I wanna make us a living, but everyday thing, forever that's a given. But everyday ain't lie, girl I can't lie. We be on the same time, we on the same vibe. And every time I hear your call, I come running. The love I have for you is all 100. You do for me and I do for you, don't need nobody else. We do what we do, and long as it's true, don't need nobody, just us. Yeah, got a real intuition, they gon' be deep in their feelings when they hear about us. Look how they looking at us, it's undeniable they see us cause we looking like love. And these feelings I'm feeling, I can't shake them. The love I have is winning, admit it, I can't fake it. But I know it's wrong, the feeling is so strong. But girl, it's a feeling I've been feeling for so long. Let the truth talk.
I've been catching vibes. See it in your eyes. It's not the first time. Tell me what you're feeling, babe. I might feel it too. What we gonna do?
All right, girl. I hear you. I hear you. God has been good.
He's been very good.
So, what inspired you to, first of all, write those lyrics? But also, how did you build the relationship with Crazy Bone as you did for you guys to collab so often?
So, like I said, Big Bob got them their first record deal that they put together when they reunited with Warner Brothers. So I was fortunate to be in all those recording sessions and watching them work and Cray believing in me as well as the company, I just started constantly writing, and they did a song called See Me Shine, produced by the team called 1500, and 1500 is the production team that recorded Nipsey Hussle's album. And so that's family. And they did a song called See Me Shine on Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I was able to record that record with Life Jennings, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and myself. Also, I said to, I think it was Busy Bone one day, and Cray, have you guys ever done, you know, a tribute to Eazy-E, who discovered you guys? And they were like, as a matter of fact, no, we haven't. So I kept that tight, and I found a track.
Wow, well but that's interesting news to know that Eazy-E discovered Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah, he's
I
the
didn't
first
know that.
one to give them their major record deal. And as a matter of fact, even watching the movie, if I recall, I think he passed just before. I think they were able to tell him that the record was about to drop before he passed. But he was a major key to the start of their big success.
Wow.
And so I presented a hook to Cray and said, hey Cray, I have this hook that I think would be pretty dope, and it's a tribute to Eazy-E. And so if anyone goes on YouTube or Googles tribute to Eazy-E, it's featuring Phaedra, you'll get to hear the record. It's a pretty dope record.
We're going to add that. We're going to put that in right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Give us 1 second. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we're just here doing our thing, you know, chatting and talking, but we're going to play that tribute right now. Nobody move, nobody get hurt.
Easy.
Give me a funk.
We remember you easy. So sad you had to leave. Life without you here ain't been the same. Musically we make history. On loves and harmony. Thank you, 'cause of you we rule the
Got a lot of
game.
Steve.
Now we rule
Nigga, you
the
gave us
game.
B-R-E-N-D-O-C, B-O-N-N and C-U-B-E. The iciest nigga that wrote that fucked up police. Now you got Uncle Snoop and Eminem, the villain that's chillin' like MC Ren.
Living like a hustler, I remember them. Gotta give it up back to you, thanks to you we all ballin'. Remember the name, the legend we creep, we keep callin'.
Y'all already know who to rush. First call, we made it easy, we blew his mind and he said y'all got it. A once in a lifetime shot, so we seize the spot. Then we put them lights shining on us, we rock, we hot, we don't stop,
I
don't
got
stop.
70 ways to love you, hope for the bus to make it famous. I kiss the kids and wipe the tears from my sister's eyes. And anguish, spitting this new rap language. With the harmony to back it up before you pass, bless the body. Welcome home, it's time to party, word up.
So sad you had to leave. Life without you here ain't been the same. Musically we make history. On loves and harmony. Thank you, 'cause of you we rule the game. Now we rule the
Girl, and then he got
game.
rated. Man, I still can't believe we made it. Yeah, we was riding around in the 600 Benz. About to be famous, still to this day I can't explain it. Look at the picture my nigga painted. It's hard being a boy from the hood, we live dangerous.
It all went down when the life was over. Damn, I miss my captain soldier. He told us, he got us through thick and thin. I still believe in my heart like mine. It was murder, 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 murder,
We
murder.
represent them gangsters and thugs. Much respect for them hustlers. Easy took us out the rough and hooked us up. Look how they love us, blessed us. So we carried on this legacy. Believe it ain't no real niggas. He could've found to hold them down. They ain't no question.
You
See,
was focused on your deathbed, even that's how he was doing. My nigga was barely breathing, but had to wear wit for the ruin. Thought it was over then, back to the hood, singing my coca. It's been a decade, but I see you in dreams. I rest with Lola.
You easy. So sad you had to leave. Life without you here ain't been the same. Musically we make history. On loves and harmony. Thank you, 'cause of you we rule the game. Now we rule the game.
So, you know, listening to that tribute to Eazy-E, that is so West Coast. Now, are we going to say Phaedra is like West Coast? Because you sound like a West Coast girl on that track,
You just
girl.
have to adapt to the situation and really tap into who you're working with and
Right.
understand the roots of their sound. And so I
Right.
just knew that that was like a perfect track
But that was a great idea because all these years Easy has been gone. There hasn't been a tribute, you know, song for him. And that was just a good idea for you to do. And you sound wonderful on that track.
Thank you so much.
So you were saying before, you know, working with Crazy, doing some projects in the past and still working on projects right now. Where are you guys going? Where are you at? Not necessarily where you guys going. Like,
where am I at?
collaborating is something anybody can do. You know, I'm going to collaborate with Cray or whatever, but where are you going right now? Like, what's in the works for Phaedra?
So in 2026, I'm finally going to release a body of work called Heart of a Woman. I had a song called Heart of a Woman before Summer Walker, and it was attached to the movie soundtrack Traffic, featuring Paula Patton and Omar Epps.
Oh, I love that movie. Okay.
And it got great reviews. It did pretty good. And I just decided that, you know what, it's now or never, Faye. Stop hiding and ducking and dodging to do your solo project. So I did an amazing body of work, like I said, with some of the producers from 1500 or Nothing. I collaborated with a few different people, but for the most part, I write all my stuff. And I'm just excited for people to really hear my skill set, not only vocally, but my pen in terms of what I'm capable of producing. And so we're going to release music throughout the whole year in 2026. But I just kind of dropped a teaser, which is more of a vibe, called Feelings, that's out right now, doing pretty well.
That's what we just heard.
Yeah. You know what it is with social media? I've never been one to really want to be in front of the camera and let everyone in on everything I'm doing, but I know you have to do that now with social media.
It's almost like a must.
Yeah, it is. And so I'm getting comfortable with that, which is another reason why I put my situation on pause for quite a while. So now I'm over it. I'm about to do that now, and I'm just excited for people to hear.
You said situation on pause.
Yeah, my music, like the solo part of me on pause.
Yeah.
People would see me every now and then. I would, you know, they'd call about a gig or something, and I would think about it. Okay, yeah, that's good. I never really oversaturated myself in the market in the city of Boston. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's time?
I do. Now is time.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, it's definitely time right now.
So you're back here on the East Coast. Yeah. So when did you transition? Like, you know, I did go to an event that you was at kind of recently, and your guys were on a panel talking about relationships. You talked about being married, and I don't know if you mentioned that you had children or not, but you know, when you're having, you know, a relationship and then you're in music and you're traveling, did they affect what, you know, putting yourself on pause? Because we do that a lot as women.
Definitely. I mean, a lot of things put it on pause for sure. And then, you know, once people have a perception of you, you can't change it. So you have to make sure that you're 100% sure on what type of music you want to release, and, you know, really, you know, what's your story? Are you ready to share your life story with people and let them know the real raw truth? And it took a while, and I just think I'm in that place now that, you know, I'm just ready to hopefully inspire people to never give up, because for the most part, a lot of people that I worked with, they're not even doing music anymore.
Isn't that
I think
funny?
I'm the longest running female artist since Donna Summer that just always, through the grace of God, always had something that I fell into that kind of reinvented myself. And I just think I never really, like I said, oversaturated myself, and kind of every now and then would pause and pull back. But now I'm ready to go, really, honestly, full steam ahead.
I will have to say, it's not time to pause, you know?
No.
And anybody that follows me knows that. I talk often about, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. You know, like I'll start something and say, I don't know if this is where I want to go. And even though we're sitting here and Straight No Chaser is still on, it's still going live, we're still doing these interviews, we're still doing these shows, we're still doing Confessions Corner. So if you have a confession, because we ain't going to do one tonight, and you would like Straight No Chaser to critique it, make sure you send us an email at straightnochaserafterhours@gmail.com. All right, I had to say that.
That's okay.
But I too am always thinking of what I'm going to do. Do I want to do this? You know, do I want to keep going? And I think when God has blessed us with a talent, whether it's singing, whether it's producing, whether it's curating events, or doing what we feel like we were called to do, you can't stop. Once you get on social media, like, you have to keep going, because if you don't keep going, there are going to be the younger people, they are busting social media out of this world,
Absolutely.
And with your talent, we can talk even briefly, like, what is your take on, like, the music now? You said Heart of a Woman before Summer Walker. She's cute, she's sweet, she can sing. But my thing is, we have to stop giving our gifts and throwing them in the hands of the young. It's almost like we'll have an idea, right? And it's almost like they come out with the same idea, they run it, and then poof, they're just all over the place.
Reinventing the wheel. But
right.
Yeah, I mean, I think R&B now is making a resurgence in terms of R&B, which I'm happy about. And I'm thankful and excited to see that there are younger artists coming up that are doing R&B. I have a few favorite new artists. I love Snow Allegra. I love Coco Jones.
Yes,
I love her.
They give you those old school 90s, 80s R&B vibes.
Yeah, the real storytelling and the real singing. I mean, that's my roots. Other than church, that's basically my roots.
Right.
So I just think there's room for everybody. There's a demographic and an audience for everybody.
There is.
And that's what I always try to tell people, especially here in Boston. It's just, we need to support each other and not chop each other down, because there is room for everybody. You know what I mean?
You know what? You have to say that again and use a bullhorn, because I mean, I've lived here all of my life, and I really have to say that is never going to happen.
It's sad, but I've experienced it, and I know it's true.
It's never going to happen. But I will say, when you continue to be that person, because I use this platform to do exactly what I want to do for people.
And it helps artists like myself.
We
need
people.
platforms like this.
I love people. So the gatekeeping, the competing, all that, that doesn't work for me. Like, my thing is, I stay in this lane. This lane is, your number one around the way girl. I'm fun. I love people. I love to talk. I love to drink.
Yeah,
which I
me
probably
too, which, by the way, I need...
which I probably should stop. But this is Straight No Chaser After Hours, and I mean, this is a platform to be real and keep it real. We don't have that here, but you've seen a difference in California. We got to get it together.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Cali, right? When they have an artist on the West Coast that's popping, their whole city gets behind them. They're proud. New York, Atlanta has their sound. All these different states and cities. But Boston, we're so known for it being a college town in a medical field that we don't really support and allow the artists here to shine like they should. Like, to be honest with you, the last black female singer to really do something incredible here was Donna Summers, which is, it's a sad statement.
We're talking about 70s.
Yeah, it's a disco queen. And, we're known here for boy bands, New Edition, obviously, New Kids on the Block, and some of the rock bands, which there's not even any groups anymore. Everyone's a solo act. But, the fact that we haven't really had that kind of success and support behind someone is it's absolutely crazy. And humbly speaking, I don't think anyone, and they say numbers don't lie. I don't think anyone has the, how should I say it, the resume that I have for as long as I've been doing it.
Right.
But I just put my faith in God, and it's God's timing.
Yeah.
And whatever's going to be is going to be, and I'm just going to live my truth, whether good or bad, and hopefully I can inspire and be an example of, no matter how long you've been doing it, if it's your real passion, you just keep going, because I'm not doing it for the fame and the fortune. I'm good. I'm in a good place. I own my home. I'm straight.
Right.
I'm going to have a great retirement. I do it sincerely because it's a God-given gift, and I do it because I love it. I know I'm going to eventually transition into doing a gospel project. People have always said to me, Faye, you need to do a gospel,
I'm with you on that.
spiritual project. And so God's tapping me on the shoulder a lot. I'm like, I know, God, I'm not ready. Just let me get this monkey off my back.
Let me tell you, I'm sorry. Everything happens for a reason, and I've been drinking. I see you guys in there. I've been drinking. I don't know if we were supposed to meet at this point in time, but when God starts to tapping,
You better listen.
and when there's a shift, you have to move. You know, and I would hate to lose some of my followers. I would hate to lose some of my, support team or whatever, because when you make that decision to walk in your call, there's some people that fall down on the waistline.
That's all right. You're going to gain a lot of God followers,
Yeah.
and that's a huge audience.
Yeah.
So, and like we say, we don't do it for the cheers
Right.
and for the wrong reasons. But that's something that I know I was called to do, for sure.
I can hear it.
To do
Your
gospel.
voice.
I mean, I grew up in the church, so
Right.
I know.
But your voice carries that.
Thank you.
That anointing
Thank
that we
you.
don't always hear. You can sing a song under the table, you sing them up out of there, and there's still
Thank you.
there's still
That's
no
funny.
there's still no anointing to that. So when you hear somebody with anybody can sing. But it's that power that is placed in there, that gift that, not everybody has that.
I think that comes from, you have to really go through some things to be able to sing, because you're pulling that pain and singing from experience. If you don't have a real story and haven't been through some real stuff,
Right.
you sing for sound. You can tell it. I can tell instantly when I hear someone sing. I'm like, whoa, she can really sing. And guaranteed, the story behind that pain and what you're hearing is a real situation. And I've just been a true believer in that. I mean, in life comes a full circle. I always knew, just growing up in the church, that, I know where my gift comes from. And the reaction I get in church is completely different from singing R&B music. And I hear it. I get the taps on the shoulder at church and all that. And I tell my pastor all the time, I know,
You
I'm
get
coming.
that. You know where you need
Yeah,
to be.
you know where you need to be. I'm like, I know. So that's a definite thing for me. I hope to do, what Aretha Franklin did. There's a few artists that can cover both worlds. Fantasia. One of my favorite singers is Kiki Wyatt.
She can too.
Yeah, I give
She
that
need
to
to
her.
just let God use her. You know what I mean?
I think she's doing it more now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of stuff that you see her doing predominantly is a lot of gospel. They call her for the gospel tributes and everything, and I just don't think anyone can sing
blow
like her.
Yeah. She knows she needs to surrender it all. But you know what? We sit on the outside and we look and we know. And you know what? This is just the beginning, because we're going to be back. Because we're going to have a testimony, you and I.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, there is a tugging. We do feel God pulling us to something different. It's just, when are we going to say, all right, God, here I
surrender.
am.
Did you say right? I surrender. I want to say this last thing. I have a Christmas album out, and I wrote and produced the whole thing by myself with a producer by the name of American Antagonist. And I'm so super proud of it, because I never thought I could write a Christmas album. And so as it was coming together, we were jumping up and down in the studio. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And tell you how God works, Teddy Riley heard my album, and I got the call that he wanted to touch 2 of my records and reproduce them. And I was like, oh, absolutely. So I have a video up on YouTube. We did a version of Silent Night, which is amazing, and another up-tempo song. But if you're looking for new Christmas holiday music, please download Love at Christmas
We're gonna
by
do
myself, and I can guarantee you're going to find something on that album that you love.
So we're going to close out with Phaedra's Christmas, one of her Christmas songs, just a little light ending for Straight No Chaser After Hours. But I want to say, Phaedra, thank you so much for coming to Straight No Chaser After Hours.
Thank you so much for having me.
No,
I greatly
anytime.
appreciate
We're
it.
going to come back.
Okay.
Sometime next year, we're
Okay.
going to revisit this and see where we're at, both
Okay.
of us.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, that tapping, it gets a little loud. And, we want to be obedient.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. This is your #1 around the way girl, Phoenix Fire, and thank you for tuning in live on Straight No Chaser After Hours. I want to give a shout out again to Phaedra. Phaedra, let the viewers and listeners know how they can contact you.
So on Instagram, you can contact me at The Real Phaedra. On Facebook, you can contact me at Phaedra Live. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Please subscribe to Phaedra Butler. Subscribe. But you can find me everywhere. You'll see a lot more of me in 2026.
I am happy to hear that. All right, everybody. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. We will see you next week. Peace.
All set. fire is bright. Let's make a toast by the chimney side. The lights on the tree are glistening. Listen to the Christmas caroling. This Christmas, promise me you won't come home late. Promise me you won't come home late. I wanna love you forever, forever. I'll let you have it your way. I'll let you have it your way. This Christmas, I'm gonna love you so much more. I'm gonna love you more. With you, I'm so happy. That's what holidays are for. That's what holidays are for. The weather outside is white as snow. The house is decorated in white and gold. Let's snuggle up by the fireplace. So glad you're here, let's celebrate. Ooh, this Christmas, promise me you won't come home late. Promise me you won't come home late. I wanna love you forever, forever. I'll let you have it your way. I'll let you have it your way. This Christmas, I'm gonna love you so much more. I'm gonna love you so much more. With you, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's what holidays are for. Holidays are for. So much joy that you bring. I need you here with me. Promise you'll never leave. You keep me smiling. This Christmas, promise me you won't come home late. Promise me, I wanna love you forever. I'll let you have it your way. I'm gonna let you have it your way. This Christmas, I'm gonna love you so much more. Love you more. With you, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, baby. That's what holidays are for.
Give me some of that good love. You know what I like, I know what you like. I'm wearing that dress that you like. You're gonna get some tonight. The moon is oh so bright, so bright.